If you've been living under a rock or have a life, Invitational is the third season of Inanimate Insanity that goes for more of an episodic feeling than the prior season, which has an extreme deep dive in character development. In Season 3's defense, they did pull off something I'd see in like Nickelodeon, like the little title card thing and the credits thing they have in the beginning. I also like a lot of the new characters, like most of them are pretty okay, but that's all I can say in its defense. The style is, personally speaking, really not appealing to look at. It's a mixture of certain BFDI assets and their own original thing, but the main issue I have with it is the mouths are just too big, man. The only thing to set itself apart from other stuff is the mouths. I have no issue with the eyes or limbs, it's literally just the mouths. They're just too big and the animation on the mouths can sometimes look stiff and like janky. Of course, no issue to the animators, a lot of them are very talented, but I think it's just the style they're working with that screws it over. Also, the colors are just so saturated and annoying, it's also bright and obnoxious. Literally, Paintbrush's new voice is actually really good. I'd say it's an improvement. All the other voices are alright. Cabby and Candle's voices are really nice, but I can't say the same about Bobot. Before I begin, Bo's voice actor has an amazing voice that could totally work for other characters, and before we bring up, they're a different character from the original Bo. That makes sense, I can agree with that, but this character isn't new. We've literally known them for a year and a half. When they realized they became a robot, they didn't completely change characters. Oh wait, they did! Out of nowhere! They became a completely different character, literally out of thin air. Bo was added for no reason. They were added because they needed to add Bo because people, really like them. And they just thought, well, let's just make them a robot. I feel like this could have worked. Like, maybe Steve Cobb has felt that the more ratings Inanimate Insanity got, the more traction Meeple got. And realized that Bo was a fan favorite, so he remade her and put her on the show. At least that's better than just test tube and fan made her because they felt like it. Back on the voice thing, people act like their voice just suits them because they're not Bo, but they literally have been that character for a year and a half now, and just abruptly changed out of nowhere. Now they're all shy and cute, which I don't really like for their character. I'm not gonna act like the Inanimate Insanity crew can't write, or can't animate, or any of that. Season 2 is actual proof that they can make an amazing, fluid, and deep season, but I can understand. They're going for more of a lighthearted vibe, which is true. They needed a break from which I can understand. They need a break from the intensity of season, which is cool. They need a break from the intensity of season 2, but they could have done what they were going for better. My tips: they should have gone for more of a hand-drawn style, more fluid and alive, because that's I think the style lacks, making these characters feel alive. Also, the style would have been a lot better with a lot more bluish tone to it, purplish, like making it a lot less saturated, making it easier to look at. Again, I'm not saying the team isn't talented or can't make a good season. There's been multiple before, and I'm not saying this season is horrible either, because there is some redeeming qualities I can get behind, but the problems are just too much to ignore. Also, these season ships suck. Yeah, we're mice. When we spit bars, we drive little cars because we're mice. Yeah, we're little mice. Yeah, we're so small, we ain't that tall. When we spit bars, it's gonna make the world shake. Yeah, we're little mice. Yeah, we're little mice, but we're comically large. Yeah, because we're rapping. We're rapping because we're mice. Yeah, we're mice. Yeah, we love our mothers and our vegetables.